doesn't feel like yesterday. It feels so far away. Now you're gone out of my life. You're gone without a fight. Simple things take more heart to lay it down. Where would I start? These crazy days we ran the world. Sweeter moments, time stood still. It always seems impossible in the darkness of my mind. Together we're unstoppable. You forever light my skies. Chasing past and chasing you. When you're lost along the way, running on every cloud you get. I'm chasing yesterday. Running on every cloud you get. I'm chasing yesterday. I'm chasing yesterday. It never hurts to turn your back on the things that you got wrong. Always hurts looking back. Find lyrics to a song. Weakest side takes force of mind. You need to help me win this fight. These crazy days we ran the world. Sweeter moments you were hurt. It always seems impossible in the darkness of my mind. Together we're unstoppable. Forever lighting my skies. Chasing past and chasing you. Lost along the way. Running on every cloud you get. I'm chasing yesterday. Running on every cloud you get. I'm chasing yesterday.
side, and I hope that regret. Still I see her, and I know that forget. And light it up.
I be counting stacks. Side, and I hope that regret. Still I see her.
for a time to escape all your demons. Show me a sign of life to feel a feeling.
So what are you waiting for? Standing clear side of you. Is there a meaning to behold? Nothing can get past you. We could try to outrun this earth. At least hide away from the demons within us.
You don't talk at all, just surrender to the lonely road. Left with nowhere to run, held by the curse we know.
So what are you waiting for? Standing clear side of you. Is there a meaning to behold? Nothing can get past you. We could try to outrun this earth. At least hide away from the demons within us.
Oh! Good mythical morning. How are we all doing? Thank you for tuning in to the stream. And welcome back to the show. It is good to see you all. Chat, how are we doing? It is good to be back for another day in the world of hardcore on this fine Tuesday.
No matter where we go, our memories won't fade away. So high, don't look below. I know we'll make it out okay.
Ooh, Buster down.
We already know. We already know. Been through hell and back. Yeah, we made it up strong, past the test.
Alright, we're good.
No matter where we go, no matter where we go.
Yesterday was nuts. We are good. What is going on, dude? Thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy for Tuesday. Hopefully you're all doing well. Feels really fucking weird for it to be a Tuesday. God, yesterday was just nuts, wasn't it? What the fuck? Like, I'm still not had time to process what happened yesterday. Thank you, Georgie. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you again. I've not seen you in here in a long time. But I know life is busy for you. I'm aware of that. Yeah, yesterday was fucking nuts. So I guess we'll start by talking about that. Thank you, everybody, for coming by for that. I appreciate that. Holy shit, what a day. If you weren't here, essentially, for the first time... So me and Matt have done this Hype Train Challenge for 2 years. And for the first time in those 2 years, there was I guess a race, you could call it. A neck and neck fucking back and forth race that went on for 50 minutes. The long story short is we were on a level 9 train. Matt was also on a level 9 train, as we found out whilst we were on level 9. Because I thought we were taking the lead. Then Imp let me know that Matt was also on a level 9 train. And we were like, well, fuck. We can't let him take the lead here. Let's have him. Everything then went bananas. And we ended up on level 22. Yeah. Level 22. And Matt was on level... did he get 22 as well? Or did he get 21? I think he got 22 as well. And it was absolutely crazy. It was absolutely crazy. But a big, big thank you to all of the folks who dropped love on yesterday's show. I really do appreciate it. It was absolutely bananas. I don't know if you'll ever see anything like that again. At least to that extent. Because that was... I don't even know. I get fucking goosebumps thinking about it. It was crazy. Like, just the timing of it was exact. The levels we were on were exact. Like, so many stars aligned for that to happen. Yeah, it was pretty nuts. So, a massive thank you to everybody who partook in that. Really does mean the world. Thank you very, very much. The only concern from it is whether the streak is going to continue today. Because everyone went so crazy, everyone's probably broke. So, whether or not the streak can continue, I don't know. I hope it can. We are going for 210 today. But we shall see how we go with that. Now, I'm a little bit nervous on whether that's going to survive today. 22-hour stream, I do owe chat as well. I did say if we beat Matt, I will do an hour's stream for every level of train that we were on. We got to level 22. That's how I owe you a 22-hour stream. I also owe you an 18-hour stream for the day 200 on the streak as well. So we've got lots of good stuff in terms of streams coming up in the near future, which should be good. So yeah. Just found out our bills came out from Aaron, so I'll be purchasing some biddies. Oh, exciting. And it's always exciting when you've finally paid off all your bills and you look at your bank account and you go, right, this is mine. This is my money. What shall I buy? Oh, dear. 22 hours and 51 minutes. Well, I'm not interested in the 51 minutes because we hit level 22, which I did say would do it per hour. We'll do it an hour per level. And if we're doing 22 hours, there's a very high probability that we just round it up. Unless I'm completely fucked on Death's Door, there's a very high probability that we just do 24. So, we shall see. We shall see. I've done that many times, Assassin. Many times, mate. It's not fun. It's not fun. Anyways, so yeah, big thank you for all the love on yesterday's show. We will see if we can continue the streak today regardless of that, because it was just madness. But thank you all very much from the bottom of my heart. Seriously, cannot thank you enough for that. We are on more hardcore today. We are going to be... I can't even remember what we did yesterday. I know we placed some trees on like a path, and we built like a little bridge bit. I don't know. So we're just going to figure it out as we go along. So, without further ado, I don't think there's any more news to talk about, so let's do some hellos. If you're out there, you're not lurking in the darkness, please say hello in the chat. I should say hello back. We should welcome everybody to the stream. Yeah. Let's start off with that. Let's start off with that. Yeah, we only have a couple streams left, by the way, with AMD, but we are sponsored still by AMD Ryzen 9000 series, so if you do want to check those out, exclamation mark AMD in the chat, or click the panel below. You can find out more about their amazing new Ryzen 9000 processors that have just come out. Just clicking that link does help me out an absolute ton, so I would greatly appreciate it. You can learn all about their new 9000 series, going from their affordable, extremely power efficient 9600X through their 9700X, 9900X, and 9950X. which is their flagship, on their Zen 5 architecture, supporting their AM5 socket, with support for DDR5 memory, up to 24 PCIe Gen 5 lanes, etc., etc. Wi-Fi 7, USB 4. Check it all out in the link in chat. I would appreciate it. But without further ado, let's do some hellos. Cesar, how are you, mate? Good morning to you. Holes, how are you? M-Kill, good morning. Chrissy, Mrs. The Dart One. DJ Techno, good to see you. Zakona, Smoky King, Princess Punker, Dad 11, good to see you. Jen, Mim, Assassin, Georgie, how are you? Buster, Snoodle, DJ, how are you? Weebs, good to see you. Tigger, oh my God, long time no see, Tigger. How you doing? Canary, good to see you. Nikki. Minecrafty Coach, good to see you. Don, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well. It is good to see you all. It is good to see you all. Alright. I'm going to blow my schnoz, and then we're going to play some video games. Burp, burp, burp. Yeah, sending good vibes, Mrs. The Dark One. Do give him my best. Wish him a speedy recovery from whatever it is that's going on. Doing good, sir. Just been lurking mostly while working. No worries at all, dig it. You enjoy that lurk. You enjoy that lurk. Glad to hear you're doing well. It is always good to see you. All right, without further ado, folks, let's hop right in and play some video games. Hey, Miss JB. How am I feeling after yesterday's stream? I still haven't processed it, to be honest with you. It was, I can't express. And maybe it's not possible for chat to comprehend it either. I don't know. Because I do this for a job, so I understand it all very, very deeply. But I can't express how difficult it is for what happened yesterday to happen. There's so many factors that need to align. Not just the train timings, like them going at the same time, being on the same level in the same place. Not just that, but there's so many elements that have to come together to make something like that happen. And yesterday they just did, and it was crazy, absolutely crazy. And there's quite a high possibility you'd never see that again. But especially to that extent, it was just mad, absolutely mad. We need to start off by grabbing food, though, so let's do that. We do have a pretty fucking great community here. We do. We do. We are pretty blessed. Sorry, sheep. I don't know why I did that. That was kind of mean. Cow! What the hell are you doing? We have to be a little bit careful on the food front. I don't know if we've got any that have been bred up here, but let's take a little look. We had a crazy little like hype train race with a buddy of mine yesterday. It was, oh no, that is right. I was gonna say, why the fuck have those cows not dropped food? But they're not supposed to. Hello everybody. I'm come now. I'm come. Come. Perfect. Perfect. All those kids should drop through now, which is good. And now everybody. I almost lost my world to a power cut. Luckily I backed it up when I got on this morning. Shit. Yeah, careful of that. That would really not be good. That would really not be good. Yeah, losing your world to something like that would suck. Ah, but we've got a lot of babies in here now. They'll grow up. Hooray! Smoking King! Holy fucking shit! Coming out of nowhere!
Let's get this out of the way so everyone can relax.
And breathe. And breathe. Smoking King coming in with the 5,000 biddies. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. Button woos, button yays, button hoorays in the chat as the streak lives on. Smoking King, thank you very much, pal. That does lift a very large weight off of the shoulders. Because when you have a day of crazy support, there is always that fear of well, it's not even a fear, there's always a big drop off for a few days after the fact. So you're like, shit, in this case the streak. But it lives on. What a hero. Thank you very much, Smoking King. Appreciate you, buddy. You are the man. What a legend. What a legend. Right. So yesterday we connected all this up with this little tree path we'd built. And it was called Train Trail, which is pretty sweet. With the date and the level we did. This is what we built while all the madness was going on. So it's come together quite nicely, actually. It has come together pretty nicely. And then we did this little, like, thing across the river. I'd rather than doing a bridge, I thought, you know, let's do like a land type thing. And that then feeds up round through to the storage room. I still want to add like a pond and stuff, like one right here maybe. Maybe a couple more trees here to make it a little more dense. But all in all, it's looking rather nice. So today, did I say anything last stream about what we were going to do next? Did I say anything about what we'd do next? Fucking knows, man. Yeah, like we've got to do a monument for chat. Removing... Oh, we did say about that. Yeah, you're right. I wanted to cut this mountain off somewhere here on the edge and remove all of this. So it opens up this whole back section. Right through. Yeah, maybe like where that big lip is. Cut that there. Remove all of that and it opens all of that way over there. So we keep all this. I also wanted to take that one down as well. To sort of open everything right up. But how the fuck we're going to do that, I don't even know. But what other housekeeping things need doing? Because I did want to do some housekeeping stuff first. I mean, that is sort of part of that, but these trees are good. Let me start off by just doing this little pond thing, because we'll never get done unless I do it now. It'll never get done. Faraz! 2 years, mate. Thank you so much, pal. Welcome back. I appreciate it. How are you, my friend?
Hey, 2 years, let's go.
That's a long time, mate. That is a long time. Don't get it mistaken. Thank you very much, mate. The food situation? No, I don't think so. I think that's relatively okay with the cow farm for now. Okay, these are going to have to be replaced. I'm assuming that water removes grass after a while. I'm assuming. Mim, thank you for the 100 bits. Triggering a hype trade. I mean... a nice little level 4 train there. Why not? Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. AJ, thank you for the 100 bits as well. $18 levels to go, chat. It's on.
Minecraft.
Says a thank you for the 27, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome back. But I saw on Twitter yesterday that Twitch UK is getting involved in the rivalry. Imp tweeted at them. And they were like, that's nuts. And then Matt was like, next month we go for him. And then Twitch UK were getting involved with it, which I thought was quite cool. Right, let me get some bone meal here. So we've got to get some seaweed in there. Even some pickles, actually, to light it up under the water. That'd be cool. Bone meal? Bones? That'll do. That'll do. Sea pickles were where? Where are the sea pickles? Pickles. I definitely gave them a home, no? Oh. Well, there's none in here. Did sea pickles not get a home? Oh, gotta stay hydrated, chat. I'm on a big water grind at the moment. All I've been drinking is water. I'm hoping to see some weight loss from it real soon. 20 will be enough. I drink a lot of water anyway, so maybe there won't be much of them. You're having a big Red Bull? Oh, I've been put off Red Bull big time. Somebody that I know had a can of those. Granted, he's in his late 40s, but someone I know had a can of those and he had a stroke. I'm like, yep, not drinking any of those anymore. Not that I really have ever drunk many energy drinks, but fuck that. But yeah, no way. People who don't like the taste of tripping. What, of water? Wait, I don't understand the water hate. I don't understand it. Steph's like it. Steph absolutely just hates water. She hates it. I'm like, I don't understand how. Water's so good. Like, you have a nice big drink of water and it's just the most refreshing thing. Like, oh, lovely. Like ice cold water, it's just so good. I don't know how you can't like it. Yeah, ice cold water. Thank you, Don. See, Don agrees. Ice cold water is just next level. Next level. Like, have you ever woken up in the middle of the night? I don't know, you've had like a really salty Chinese or something like that. You wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, ugh. And you have a glass of water next to your bed and you just inhale it. It's like, oh. The feeling of satisfaction from that, I can't express. It's just so good. Okay, well, we've got a little pond. It's a bit of a shit pond, but I like it. It's progress. I don't know why I put that bone meal back, because I fucking need it. I need to put a couple of trees in here. Water's great, man. It's underrated. I think the only thing better than ice cold water is bread with cheese for the microwave. That's not a liquid. You can't compare a liquid to a solid. That's like saying, I know something better than ice cold water. A perfectly cooked steak that just dissolves in your mouth. It's just got nothing. That's completely different. What do you mean? How's that fair against fucking water? I just did.
Wow.
Well, fuck your comparison, Patty Smith. How about that? Holes giving Georgie a sub. Thank you very much, Holes. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Approaching 100 now, Holes, on the fucking gifted subs. That's crazy. Thank you. We love to dance. Oh, shit. Thank you for the bit, mate. Appreciate it. You bought it on yourself. I've got no sympathy. More flowers. Still dark, so you can't really see through it as much. Put a lantern there, why not? Are there actually any lanterns in this? Damn, pass button really just sucks. Fuck pass button, man. Oh, we were going to do light posts, so remember that. For the path. We were going to do light posts. Shit, I don't know. This is fine. Looks better than it did. Well, King of the Pond can return, to be fair. And Smoking King of the 5,000 bees is King of the Pond. Yeah, when we get the stadium up, we'll put Curiosity in the uber crazy special $1,000 category. Like we had players on the fields in season 2. I don't know what we're gonna do this season, but we'll do something. I'm wondering if I should surround this hill with trees as well, you know. We are doing a little bit of housekeeping at the moment, folks, because of the world needs to feel a bit more like it's ours. A bit more personal. So I'm thinking of like layering all of this for trees all the way around. Because it might make it seem a little bit more like it's in the middle of something. Well, I can make dead looking trees. You can do it with like basalt, for example. Hi, Thump. How are you, mate? I think just regular trees will be fine. We're going to need so many saplings, man. Oh, nice diamond button, Georgie. It looks good on you. Yeah, we have to go get a bunch of birch and shit. Which is not a problem. We wouldn't mind having a path that comes out of here. We've got the bridge, of course, but one that goes over to the mob farm. Because once we tear this hill down here, we'll have to obviously TNT do a bit, but once we tear that down, this is all going to be completely open. This is going to be all completely open. Oh, it's actually going to be sick when we do that. Arnold's home. He's having a big bark. Like, this will all be flat. There's going to be so much room for activities. And then, like, we'll have access to all of this. The iron farm will blend in with everything. All of this will be workable. We can do something involving the bit of the hill that's left over. Yeah, I like it. It's a lot of work, but it's going to be good. Arnold's having a bar. I've not seen him today. He was out for a walk when I went downstairs. He's not the biggest fan of the studio, I must admit. He doesn't really like being in here. Generally, he comes in here and he can't wait to get out. Not really sure why. Oh god. I'm a dying man. Yeah, true drop. We can put a big old dent in them during those. For sure. I actually might have to go to the doctor to get my sinuses checked. Because I don't understand why every time I'm in this room, my nose just gets wrecked. Like, it's nothing to do with dust or anything. 'Cause it's not even really dusty in here. Like, it must be the lights. It has to be the lights. It's the only thing I can put it down to. But I've never had issues with the lights in years. Like I've had soft boxes and all sorts, even key lights for years, and I've never had an issue. It's only in the last like year or two that's become a problem. I'd actually like to do one of those sinus rinses, Georgie. I would like to do one of those. I remember watching Alice do one during COVID. Oh my god, it was so funny. Just had a head just over this sink, this pipe shoved up there, just going, and all this water's coming out. She's going, ah! Have I got something wrong with my brain? I mean, probably. Probably. There's a lot wrong with me. Boo. Hello, pig. I need as many of these saplings as we can get. $27. I don't really know how many we're gonna need. 29. 29's probably enough, no? It's going to be the majority of its oak trees. There's a lot wrong with most of us. True! It's not very often you come across somebody who's in full normal working condition. The reality of the world is, everyone's fucked. Which is why I propose we bring in a mandatory 3-day working week, and that's it. Because everyone's too fucked to be able to do any more than that. 42 is good enough. Let's see if we can get some oak stuff. We'll get some more probably from the birch that are connected to it anyway. All in favour of salaries remaining the same but a 3-day work week only, raise your hands. Why are you erring, Jen? There's nothing to err about. You're retired. Really? That sounds brilliant. Sounds brilliant. I've always said I could retire, but I could never fully retire. Like, I'd always have to be doing something. Even if it's just a little side project. I'd have to do something. I couldn't just sit around and do fuck all for the rest of my life. I'd have to do something. I could probably have maybe a week or two. No, maybe not. Maybe I could probably do a month where I just do whatever I want to do. Like, go fishing on this day, go, you know, whatever, on this day, do this on this day. I could probably do that for about a month. Go play golf today, you know. I could probably do that for about a month, and then I'd be like, I just don't know what to do with myself anymore. Like, I'd have to do something, whether it's like a side hustle or start up a little business or something. Yeah. What is it with men and golf suddenly? I got into golf about a year and a half ago. Yeah, about 18 months ago I got into golf. But there does seem to be a bit of a craze, isn't there? I got into golf because me and a friend of mine used to have something called Friday beers, which is every Friday after a week of working, we'd go to the pub and we'd end up smashed, but we'd go to the pub and just have a load of beers. We'd do it every Friday. We did that for like 2 years. And then coming towards the end of this, when Friday beers was going on, we sat there in the pub and we were like, do you know what? We should go do something. What can we do? And I was like, how about should we just go to the driving range? I've not been to a driving range in about 10 years. Should we just go there and just fucking hit some balls? That'd be fun. We'd only had a couple of beers. Well, not the British couple. We'd only had 2 beers at this point. You know, obviously the English couple would be 6, but we had only had 2 beers at this point. And I was like, well, I can still drive. Should we go? I was like, well, I've not got any clubs. He said, well, my dad has. We can use those. So we went and got his dad's clubs. So we went over to the driving range, started smacking balls. We're like, this is great fun. Then we're like, well, now what? And it became a bit of a thing. Went to the driving range a few times. I was like, golf's actually alright. I should play 18 sometime. Like, I've slagged golf off for years. Years and years and years. I've said that golf it's a waste of time. It's stupid. There's no point. Like, it's boring. I couldn't have been more wrong. And we played 18 and we had a fucking great time. And I was like, wow, golf is a great game. And now I just love golf. Sean got playing a few months ago with his brother, and all he talks about is golf. It is an addiction. Oh, this is a thunderstorm. Need to sleep. It is an addiction. I don't know. There's something about getting up. Like, I'll get up about 10 to 6 in the morning, 6 a.m. Tee off at just before 7, maybe 6:45, something like that. The sun's just coming up. It's warmer in the summer. There's no one around. The birds are chirping, and you just go and play some golf. And I just don't know what it is. It's just the most therapeutic thing, and it's obviously good for you because it's a lot of walking. My handicap's like 35. Like, I'm terrible at golf. Like, I am terrible at golf. I just enjoy it. It's just great fun. Your wrist hurt after attempting the range. Yeah, you got to be careful though with golf, because if you do it, I've had one golf lesson in my life, and one of the things the guy told me that was so important is your grip. If you hold it wrong and you play golf long enough, you'll have issues in your hands forever, issues up your forearm forever. He says you got to make sure you're holding, your grip is right. So there may have been a case where that was not the case for you. Kanga, thank you for the 34 months.
Wow, been a long time, my friend.
I hope you're doing well, mate. It has been a minute. Hopefully you're doing well. Any reason my Prime sub isn't showing up to let me subscribe? You may have to give it an hour or two. Sometimes when they just run out, it can take a sec for them to sort of kick back in. Oh my god, Geeky! Long time no see. How are you? Lovely to see you. You got weak wrists in general? Yeah, I mean, that won't help, but... yeah, golf's just brilliant. So good. I'd like to do a golfing holiday at some point. Go to Portugal for like a couple days. Maybe like 3 or 4 days. Play some golf. Beers in the evening. Golf in the morning. Right, there's a stack of 45. That surely is enough. Let's go. I do miss playing golf. Ever since I fucked my ankle up, I've not been able to. I haven't played golf for like a month because of it, and I'm desperate to play. I can just about walk again now, but it still tweaks and shit. I reckon I've got another couple of weeks before I'll be able to walk a whole golf course. I can get about 400 meters at the moment, and then I'm done. So we'll see. I'm trying to escape. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I reckon we surround it first, and then we build out from there. Ew. Let's see. What the fuck are we gonna do here? I have no idea. Fix that hole. I think this one's the bigger issue. Look at the size of this. Oh, there's a Gary in there. I'm not gonna have enough saplings. Fuck. Don't hurt me. What do you want?
We could be holding up our line. We could be fighting for what's right. Or we could be calling
Double kill. Oh yeah, true. I didn't even think about that drop. That's a point. Yeah, that was just going to set on fire. This one might be okay. Find out. Need more saplings. Doing alright. I noticed I got a gifted sub from Likey. Probably a sub-on thing, but I thought I'd probably say hi. Ah, I'm in Bulgig. I'm glad to hear you've been doing okay. Yeah, I mean, yesterday was fucking nuts. I mean, if you look at the sub-gifted leaderboard, you'll see how crazy yesterday was. And so you must have got a sub during all that carnage, which is awesome. Enjoy. Yeah, Georgie's dogs are pretty sick. I can't lie. They are pretty cool. It's a shame she's called it Gunner. What a fucking terrible name. The poor thing. Now has to be associated with Arsenal for the rest of its life. Other than that, the name of the dog is pretty cool. And it is cute. You did not name him. You should have put your foot down, George. He said, no, we can't put him through that for the rest of his life.
There is a beacon in the night, found in the temple of our life, showing us visions of
Hallie, see, Hallie or Haley, I can't remember how you say it, but that's a nice name. Gunner is a terrible name. Poor thing. Poor thing. Like, you might as well have called him fucking Arteta, you know? Mikel. Okay. This won't do anything unless this big tree goes. You love Arteta, he's a sexy man. So aggressive. He's always so aggy. Lets him down. Like, he just looks like the kind of guy that's going to go absolutely ballistic if you gave him his shepherd's pie for dinner and it's cold. He's just going to go fucking nuts and lose his head. Oh, shepherd's pie, man. What a fucking great food. Love a shepherd's pie. Or a cottage pie. Oh. Oh! Get in my tummy. Any other shepherd's pie fans in the house? Or cottage pies? So good. Could live on this stuff. You make shepherd's pie with a roasted lamb joint. Fucking hell, you're gonna be balling. That was buy a lamb joint. It's only what, £70 or something like that. One of those these days. I thought I just heard a beehive. Oh, it might have been in the song actually. So if there is one, I'll take it because I'll put it in the pathway. Yeah, I've told Steph I'll do a shepherd's or cottage pie, but she told me only if I hide the veg. Kind of hard to do, but what I'll have to do. Eclipse, thank you for the 17 months, mate. Welcome back. Thank you, mate. What I'll have to do is get all the mixed veg, the peas, the carrots, the sweet corn, whatever. Rather than put it in it straight away, I have to pour it into a blender, blend it into like a paste, then put it in with the fucking rest of it and swish it all together, and then you wouldn't notice because there'd be no colour in there. It would just be brown still. I know, Weaves. I know. Yuck. Leftover lamb roast the next night as shepherd's pie is the best. Don, have you ever considered that maybe you're the best? How about that? Mushy veg, no thanks. No, I agree. That sounds fucking awful, but it's the only way I could hide it. If I did it. I just have to blend it. It's the only way I'd be able to hide it. There's a nice thick gravy in there. To be clear, I'm not arsed. I'll eat veg, no problemo. No problemo. Ooh, we'll be careful about that lava actually. Some parents get their kids to eat veg, mush them. I mean, literally, it's what I'll have to do with stuff. I can't believe it. It wasn't quite enough to finish that. Fuming! Oh, that one grew already. What the hell? By the way, while I was gone, I got traumatized by a deli. I thought you were talking about deli as in deligracy then. I was like, what the fuck? What's deli done to you? The deli's great. Okay, there should be some saplings left over here. We really need a couple. Yeah, I mean, I am also a big advocate for the kiddie dinner. Like, some fucking chicken dippers, chips, and spaghetti hoops. Oh, lovely. I'm all for a kiddie dinner. Alright, that'll be enough, eh? Chicken dippers are goated. They are. I bought a bag of them. I called Steph up once and I was like, right. Because we usually had like, they were like chicken balls instead. And I called her up and I was like, I haven't got any of those. How about I get like some chicken dippers or chicken nuggets or something like that? She's like, yeah, fine, whatever. They had a little bag of like 12. Then they had another bag of like 20. Then they had a bag of like 48. I was like, yes, sold. 48 it is. And, yeah, I rocked up to hers with this fucking massive bag of chicken dippers. I'm like, yes, this is what we're talking about. Oh, wait, no, maybe it was that him. Maybe it was 72. It was a fucking lot, and it was from Tesco. It might have been 72. Maybe it was. Ah, it was a fucking huge bag. And Steph was just like, what the fuck? I was like, we're gonna use them. Oh, they're so boo. I'll have like 10. Now that I'm an adult. When I was a kid, Mum would only give me, I don't know, 5. If I was lucky. But now I'm an adult, I had 10. 10 dippers. Get in there. Dude. Aren't you a big boy? Hey, I'll never have anyone starting off chicken dippers. Never. Never. Kids only get 5 or 6 when I make them, but 9 from McDonald's. See, I've realised that McDonald's is just a scam. And I've done the morally correct thing. Like, 6 chicken nuggets is like £5.40 or something like that. 9 is like £6.39. And 20 is like £7.10 or something. Like, for the sake of like £1.40 it works out as, you can have 6 nuggets or 20. So, I just buy 20. Like, it's a no-brainer. Obviously, it's marketing, because it's done deliberately so that you buy more. Well, I'll tell you right now for a fact, it's fine by me. 20 nuggets. Bosh. Rock up to the window. Hello, mate. I'll have 2 mayo chickens. I'm going to put that out. 2 mayo chickens. 20 nuggets. And a large fries. Bosh. Tony! 85 months! Coming on in. Thank you so much, mate. Welcome back. Good to see you.
55 months.
Oh, yeah.
Been gone on vacation to San Diego for a bit, but I'm back home now. How goes the world?
How was it, man? I hope you had a good vacation. Yeah, I didn't notice you hadn't been there in a while, and hoped you were well, and you were. You were chilling on vacation. Yeah, world's going really good, man. We still have it. We're doing a little bit of housekeeping at the moment. We've got a lovely, fully working auto storage now, which is great. Drive to KFC. Oh, fucking love KFC. One of these days, I'm going to buy one of those big buckets of just chicken. Often I'll get the 10 mini fillets for a £5 or whatever when they do that deal. I'll often grab that, but I've never done it with actual like chicken on the bone. I'd love to just get a fucking big old bucket of chicken on the bone. Oh, holy tree. That's a big tree. KFC over Mackey's? I have to agree. If I had to get rid of one, it would be Mackey's. Yeah, I agree. Especially now at KFC, we've got good chips. Oh, KFC fries are unbelievable. It was a good vacation. I'm from there, so I go back often to see the family. 24-hour stream when? That's awesome, man. Glad you got to see the family. Well, 24-hour stream. I owe chat a 22-hour stream because yesterday we had a level 22 trade. So I owe them a 22-hour stream at some point. I also owe chat an 18-hour stream because we hit 200 on the streak. So we've got a couple marathons that will be coming up in the future. Pog. I'll just do it all button. You're going to use it all, aren't you? Let's be honest. Lava shouldn't set fire to these trees. Should be far enough away. Yeah, I need to let my ankle get better first, and then I've got to get in better cardiovascular health, because my cardiovascular health is fucking terrible at the moment. Once we've done that, marathons are, it's go time. Marathons are incredibly dangerous to do, so it's something we have to make sure we're in good bodily health prior to. Do you reckon that will set on fire? We'll find out, I guess. Actually, no, leave that here. Let's get rid of that. Anything within 6 blocks. 6? That seems like a lot. Gotta be 6, surely. It's an awesome trade. Sad I missed it. Well, not only that, Tony, we had... So, it ended up being a huge back and forth between us and Matt. Obviously, Matt's in the lead. And on the trains at the moment. And basically, in order for us to win this year, we now have to win every single month from here on out. So we have to win October, November, and December. Which would be a hell of a comeback to come in and beat him. But if Matt wins next month, the best we can do is draw. So we have to win every month in order to win. So yesterday, the train was at like level 6 or something. We'd got to level 7. Someone had dropped a few subs or something. We got to level 9. And then Imp posted in the chat that Matt had also got a level 9 train at the same time going. And I was like, oh, fuck, we can't let him beat us. And then ensued the competition between me and him. Mine and his communities. And I was like, chat, we have to win. And then it just got stupid. Matt, you know, the levels started getting high. Matt just kept going higher and higher. I was like, fuck, like, we have to keep pushing. Then someone dropped 100 subs in his chat. And I was like, oh, no, it's over. Curiosity came in clutch, dropped 100 subs here, and saved it. It was absolutely bananas. And, yeah, we managed to pull through and win. So, we should, touch wood, beat Matt this year. This month. Yeah, this is definitely too close. Yeah, we should beat Matt. And bring it back 5-4, but we've still got a long way to go to finish the year out strong. Frosty, 47, thank you, mate. Welcome back.
Glue Fetty, it's that time of the month again button, cheers.
Yeah, it looks a bit better with that now. I kind of want to put trees in the middle of it, you know, rather than leave it open. No, actually, let's not do that. Let's just bone mill it. Thank you, Frosty. Hope you're doing well, mate. Good to see you, bud. Yeah, I don't think it was 6. 6 seemed a lot. But it's good to have you back, Tony. Good to see you again, mate. Nearly 4 years, Frosty. One away, mate. Holy crap. I'm about to get that emerald button in the chat. Woo. Oh, something I do want to say as well, just put out there. I tweeted the other day, a couple of days ago, looking for emote artists. And I had a couple of responses back. But I didn't get a huge amount, which I thought I would. So if any of you out there do know any emote artists who you recommend and like the style of, please do tweet me or Discord it to me, their profile, so I can check them out. That'd be really appreciated. An emote overhaul is coming. Not all emotes, but all of the Roxy ones are going to go and be replaced, of course. We might even redo some of the old school ones, like Button Lol, for example, could do with redoing. Button Gasm could do with redoing. Button Pog could be doing redoing, or Button Champ, sorry. So, but we need to find the correct artist to do it. So if you do have any recommendations or suggestions or people that you like, the style of their art and stuff, then please do let me know. Because we are on the hunt at the moment for them. Why are yellow flowers so common? Why isn't there a red one? There's some red in here, man. Don't get rid of Button Wheel. No, Button Wheel will stay. But I would like to get some more animated ones out there for you. I think Button Wheel has to stay because I'm pretty sure it was a charity incentive. But I'd like to do the emote haul as we're doing it, but I'd also like to do some animated ones. The problem is to do them to the quality and the level that I want, because it has to be the best for you guys. It can't just be like some random Twitch generated one. To do them to the level that I want is going to require, it's going to cost so much money, like thousands of dollars, especially the animated ones. The static ones are going to cost a lot, but that's okay. We can do it. The animated ones is going to be so much money. So much money. We have 59 animated emote slots to fill. Like, just the thought of how much that's going to cost is just mental. So those ones you may have to hold fire on and just do what we'll do one here and there and slowly build it rather than whack in one hit. 60 animated ones is going to be thousands. Like, man, I don't know. Like, yeah, about $3,000 to do what animate. It's about $50 per animated emote. Now I'm sure that you know you may be able to do a package deal with somebody, but yeah. You want 60 new ones? Well, we have 59 slots for animated emotes. You'd have to fill all the slots? No, of course, but I'd like to fill as many as we can. So we'll redo all the Roxy emotes. We'll redo a couple of the older ones, but we'll have the animated ones are probably going to come over time, where we just do like one here, one there, one here, one there, one here, one there, one here, one there, so on and so forth, and just build it that way. I'll give you a package deal. Tom, how you doing? How you doing? I missed a sapling. If it's legit. Okay. There's an if in there, is there? I'll take a look, mate. Thank you. Okay, that's a little bit more personal. Oh, is it a Fiverr one? Yeah, I will have a big browse through Fiverr. I know there'll be loads of people on there. Yeah, I know Coffee Cup posts his stuff in there. I did see that. I actually forgot to take a deeper look at his stuff. I'll have to do that. Or her. Might be her. Cool. Right. Oh, that's who you sent me. I see. Gotcha. I mean, this is already looking way better. Like, it's just more basic. I don't know. Like, we've created something. Right. So, next. I wouldn't mind doing a pond here real quick. And then we can... we'll go from there, actually. Something like that, maybe. Maybe. Well, I said maybe. Oh, that's literally from what it's from, though, Eclipse. I took a lava creeper and I scribbled all over it in different colours when I was young as fuck. And I was like, yeah, that looks sick. Done. Oasis can do one. I mean, I see there's a government debate going on about it at the moment. We'll see what happens with that. Twicket's already said they're going to reimburse a bunch of people with their crazy fees. Which they absolutely should do, because their fees were like $100. Just stupid. I saw a lot of people going at Ticketmaster about the dynamic pricing thing, but apparently that's set by the artist, not Ticketmaster. Which, if that's true, that is seriously fucked from Liam and Noel. I mean, it's just legal touting. That's all it is. You got all these loyal fans that have wanted a reunion tour for years. They say, yeah, we're going to do it. And then they fucking do that shit. I just rip everybody off. A big shame. I mean, I didn't get mine anywhere near, like, mine weren't dynamically priced in any way, so I paid what the value of the original ticket was anyway, but like, an in-demand ticket? Like, what the fuck even is that? Like, what do you mean an in-demand ticket? Of course they're in demand. The whole tour's in fucking demand. Like, the whole point you set a price of something is based on the demand that you did, which were high anyway. You can't just put the price up because the tickets are selling. That's just fucking stupid. So, yeah, it was fucked up on their part, big time. This stream is also sponsored by AMD Ryzen 9000, folks. Woof. Right there, if you click the link in chat or below the stream, it does help me out a ton. You can check out their 9000 series processors. Here's some builds including them. But this goes from their budget entry options of the 9600X all the way up through their 9700, 9900, and 9950X flagship on their new Zen 5 core technology. Up to 16 cores, 32 threads. You can find out all the details you want here on the AM5 platform with DDR5 memory support, Wi-Fi 7 and USB 4. You can check it all out here. The CPUs do support as well up to 24 PCIe Gen 5 lanes. I've been a big advocate for Ryzen for a very, very long time. I've used it for years. It's a brilliant technology, and their new 9000 series has just launched. They came to me and they were like, hey, we got to work with you. I'm like, yes, let's do it. So do check them out if you're considering building a system soon or in the future. And yeah, take a look for me. I would appreciate it. Huh. We're good. The demand was there from the start, so why 86 sold at the original price? Oh, I don't know, boss. It's just, yeah, just pure greed, mate. I don't know. It is literally legal touting. Like, that's it. There's no reason to have dynamic pricing. You set your ticket price and that's it. Like, That's the point of it. Oh, can you? Oh, you can only do it on coral, can't you? Shit. Okay, I need to go to the coral place there and get some sea pickles. You're hungry? Why don't you go get a Mackey's, Jordan? I know you like a Mackey's. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Dear Bon, I'm proud to share that you are the first channel where I reached 1 million useless channel points. That is all. Hey, congratulations, man. We're far from useless, man. You can redeem things such as nothing. Or absolutely nothing. At some point, there may be like a... we may come up with an actual good use for channel points. I'd like to do like 1 million channel point reward for something. But... I'm going to be good at making chicken wrap, but you're trying to lose weight. Fuck that, Georgie. Who cares? Who cares? It's protein. I have 2.5 million in other channels. It's pretty mad. Said the one who said they were only drinking water to lose weight. True. True. But I'm in the gym, Georgie. We go to the gym. It's annoying I can't do any cardio at the moment, but we go to the gym, we lift fucking weights. Strength and power. I don't know what today is, actually. Was it chest day yesterday? Today, I don't even know what I'm going to do today. Shoulders, maybe? Might do shoulders today. Yeah, probably shoulders. Don't skip leg day. I can't do leg day. I can't push, like, against the leg press. I can't do squats. I can't do anything like that. There's no leg day for me. Oh, wrong way. I can't go swimming. My gym does have a swimming pool, but it's very small. I think it's about 11 meters long. So you can't really swim in it. It's not very deep. It's only about 1.5 meters deep. And then most of the time from like, well, basically all afternoon, they've got fucking swimming lessons in there. So I can't even go in there anyway. Which is a bit shit. Sounds like excuses. Well, I mean, I can't imagine it's going to go down too well with all of the parents watching if this 25-year-old bloke walks in, gets in the pool with all of these children and starts swimming around. Can't imagine that's going to go down too well. Yeah, that looks already more fucking, like, built up. Oh, Georgie, don't. Fucking hell, seriously. I don't even know how it's happened. Like, I was 21 and I blinked and I was 25. What the fuck? What have I done with my life in 4 years? It's crazy. "25 is when you realise you're old." I remember sitting in the car. I must have been about 14, 15 at my nan's. I was thinking about my cousin, who's slightly older than me. I was thinking about how he's about to turn 18. I was like, wow, 18, like, that's crazy. And now I'm 25. And he's 20, nearly 28. Like, what the fuck? Madness. Okay, so we do have an entrance to the mine over here. However, it's not really connected to anything. So I don't know what I want to do with this. Because this land, in all honesty, is a bit shit. We'll probably have to remove a layer or so of that. Or push it back at least. Like, the land is just a bit shit, isn't it? Like, there's not really... This would have to come out a little bit, maybe. The mine's up there. So even if a path came down here and there was a bridge across, the bridge is going to look stupid because all this land looks dumb. That's an interesting idea, Georgie. We've never done something like that, where you go underground instead of overground. Huh. That's an interesting idea. I quite like it. Being a quarter of a century old sounds rough. Mate, it is. Quarter of a century. Like, we're in 2024, right? Sounds pretty modern. I existed in the 1900s. Like, that sounds like I should be part of fucking ancient Egypt or something. Like, I know the secrets of Tutankhamun or something. That's how old I am. I'm 25 as well. Wait till you turn 101. You can say you lived in 3 centuries. Yeah, I will not make it to 101. I assure you that. I'll do well if I hit 70. Hey Ryan, how are you, mate? Like, I've lived in 4 decades. Been in the 90s, the noughties, the 10s, and now the 20s. Mental, mate. Absolutely mental. Okay, my next question is, what the hell are we going to do with this? Because this is... We've got all this... I guess we just leave it for now. Pass button is just... What a shit bloke. It's a little secret entrance way. That's not secret at all. You have grandkids older than me? Look, Kiri, it's... Just to think that I've existed in 4 decades is just... It's not a nice thought. What do you mean I can't claim to live in the 90s? Of course I can claim to live in the 90s. I was born at the very start of 1999. Therefore, was alive in the 90s. Thus, I lived in the 90s. What do you mean? What stupid logic is that? Come on, you're smart. That's a terrible logic. Salmon, get out of the way. I was worried that might happen. Not an issue. It's already been solved. Like, this like water ravine thing seems to go through the middle. But you did exist, Potty. That's the point. And now I know that your whole existence is a lie. You're not Potty 1980. You're Potty 1979. So, you've lied to everybody. I thought you were better than that. Right. I know, Holes. It's crazy. I know. We all loved Potty. We're like, what a lovely member of the community. Turns out, it was all a farce. Actually, Button also existed in 98. True. I was meant to be born in early January. But I was happy in my little bubble. So I was basically fully developed in 98. Like, if I had been had a forced exit in 98 in December, I'd have been fine. I'm like, here we are. Welcome to the world. I don't know what the hell we're going to do with this. This is just horrible. How the hell are we going to get from this side to this side and make it look actually half decent? We can't go over there because that entrance is just too far. It'd be handy if we had like a fucking entrance here. Although we're tearing down all these walls, so do I care? It'd be really handy if we had an entranceway in this side of this wall. I don't know what we're going to do with that. I think we'll have to just leave that and have a think. And begin Operation Mountain Removal. It's going to take some time. Actually, no, it's not. That hole that we blew up was a lot bigger than this mountain, right? Especially lengthways. Like, the mountain finishes here. Like, it's only that. So, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to be, like, that whole section there gone. Another 5 is that whole... Yeah. I reckon we could do it with just 3 lots. Boom, boom, boom. Damn, we got you guys. I know. Do you know what, Potty? I don't know what to say. I feel lost. Betrayed. I don't know if I can ever trust you again, Polly, frankly. I thought it was a nice, friendly face, and I was wrong. Turns out it was all a lie. Okay. Mountain removal is actually kind of important here. If we remove the mountain, then we can have lots of room to actually properly think about what we're going to do with the sub thing. Because what I'd quite like to do... What have we never built before? What have we never built before that would just be cool as shit? Like, we've never done like a wizard's tower. Like, if we removed all of this up to here, right? This is where the mountain would start, and it would carry on how it is. Remove all of that. Do you reckon we could build like a big fucking like wizard tower or something up here? We could have it for enchanting and the sub room. A pagoda would work really well with the blossoms. Like, something like that would just, just like sick. I'm never going to be able to build a wizard tower that looks cool. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Have a look what a pagoda would be quite simple, I think. Because you just have one layer and you bring it in, do it again. One layer, bring it in, do it again. God, it would be hard, but it would look mega. Just put a huge pagoda. There's even a how to build. Look, that's a sign from God. Oh, that's in a cherry blossom. Look how well that suits that. Oh my God. And then that can be the big sub room, and then the different floors can be the different levels, i.e. How did we have season 2 split up? 1,500 bits or 3 subs, 5,000 bits, 10,000 bits, and 100,000. Or 200 gifted subs. We could do something like that. Or we could even make the categories a bit thinner. They don't have to be the same. So like 1,000 bits, 2,500, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000 on top. Ooh, I'm kind of liking this idea, chat. I'm kind of liking it. What do we think? I'll probably build something like this. Because this has got a how-to, and I like how the edges of this one like flick up at the edge. I think it looks sick. All in favour of a lovely Japanese pagoda? Raise your hands. I think it looks sick. And we've never ever built something like that, so it would be cool. Button move for both hands raised. I like it. Yeah, that could be cool. Ah, but mine's going to end up looking like that. No, we're going to follow this guy for that, because that looks sick. What is this? Holy shit, that is some detail. Bloody hell, okay. Oh, it would look so cool. It would look so cool. It's going to be a nightmare to build, but if we could do it, which I think we can. Uh-oh. I don't think that's Minecraft music. Oh, that just looks fucking mega, doesn't it? Now, I don't like to just outright rip off somebody's build. So what we'd probably do here is swap out some blocks to sort of make it our own in some way. Maybe change some aspects of it to sort of make it our own. That just looks so cool, man. How are people that talented? Well, I think this is cherrywood in the middle, Don. The problem is, I mean, I don't know what we'd change because the contrast of all the different colors here looks awesome. Like, you've got the pink with the mangrove, which looks sweet. Oops, didn't mean to do that. You got, like, the pink with the mangrove, which looks cool, which leads into the spruce, which looks sweet. Use something black related, like black concrete, and have an evil pagoda. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Hey, look, drink water. Good idea. blue wood instead of stone. That'd be interesting to see what that looked like, wouldn't it? We'd have to have a little bit of a... I can't just outright build this, because it is cool, but I need it to be our own in some way, so... Yeah. But we'll have to have a little mix and match. But I think as a build idea, this is money. Look at that. That is absolutely money as a build idea. The only other issue is if we were going to do this as a sort of supporter thank you building, this is far too small. Like, way too small. This would have to build that, but double the size of that, at least. Minimum. Does it show the inner rooms in this? That's sort of foundations. Ten exit. I think it hit the sky limit if we did that. I mean, it doesn't actually have to fit sort of scale-wise into the biome. We can't just build a fucking huge thing. Like, people could just be like, that's just enormous. And I'm like, yes, I know. Why not? We did it with the raid tower. We just built the biggest possible raid tower we could. Yeah, because that room is not massive, is it? I think we're looking at least a 4x. That is so much cherry wood. There's too much detail to times it, but doing more levels and multiple buildings. What do you mean there's too much detail to times it? Because if everything's multiplying by 4, the detail would remain the same. No? Multiple pagodas. Do you know how hard it's going to be to build one of these fucking things? I don't even know if I've had room to do 4. 4 pagodas. Boom, 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 boom. Have like a green one for like people that cheer in the 1,000 bits, blue for 5,000, red for 10,000, gold for 100,000, which never get filled. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if we did 4, that'd probably help. It's just the green one. I mean, doubling it would work, right? We could probably double it. The gold farm was a piece of piss compared to what this is going to be. But I've actually got the idea in my head now, and I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool as shit. I need to start clearing this area because this is all going to get blown to smithereens. We need to start with that. How are we getting on? Oh, wow, this is actually empty for once. This is good. Right, we built all these. This is all great. We did say it was only temporary, and it has done its job. We'll keep the bamboo-y. We'll let it just filter through. Keep the excess bamboo. And then we won't let it craft any of it. What the fuck? I really like this pagoda right here. We've got to do some terraforming prior, but we need to have something for the subs and supporters, because it's not fair that they don't have something that can go in the world to show even more appreciation. Oh, it's gonna be so sick! Fuck me, man. I'm so stoked. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Alright, we'll let those minecarts keep doing their thing. In fact, they've probably already done it. Let's get this off. Please be quiet. Right, before we do anything, let me itch my nose. Oh, in fact, let's go in the other way here. We'll make our lives a bit simple. Whatever, who cares? It's fine. Show appreciation better with Tangier. I've thought about doing the Tangier stuff, specifically like the AI ask questions to celebrities thing. I think that AI ask questions thing is so funny. So I may end up doing that. The only slightly irritating thing would be that the Tangier bits and stuff wouldn't add to the streak. Which would be slightly annoying. That's still going, shit. Okay. This is too much! Excuse me. There we are. The bamboo farm, or the auto chest farm, served its purpose. However, Operation Pagoda is go. And all of these resources are actually going to be really handy for the future anyway, so. Hey, Zach, how you doing, mate? We're not too bad, mate. We're hanging in there. How about yourself, man? We're hanging in there. Side note, by the way, if you're new out there, you haven't done so already, make sure you smash the follow button. You'd like me to come and hang out again sometime. That would be epic. I do also have some good news, by the way. Would anybody like to hear the good news? Would you like to hear the good news? The good news is, we're going overtime today. That is the good news. I overslept this morning, which is why I was late, so... To make up for that, we're going overtime. Till 2:01. No, Weebs, not till 2:01. I think there's a spider crawling on the back of my leg right now. Hold fire. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, something like going up my leg. What the hell's that? There's a little fly or something. DOS for the hearts on screen celebration. Thank you, mate. Thanking you. Perfect. Uh-oh. I should have turned that off. A lot of bamboo being harvested above my head right now, and it's just gonna vanish. Needs to be a way to get that added to your bit goal unless Twitch are taking their cut. Oh, what? The on-screen celebration? No. It's just to do with the API being available for it to add to it, which I think it is. I just think Alex has got so much other shit going on that he can't get around to it. But hopefully he can at some point, because it would be handy if it could add to the streak. It's the same thing as what I was saying with Tangier. Tangier is really cool. And you could like ask Gordon Ramsay a question and he'll answer it as like AI. Like, it is cool as hell. And like, he knows his shit as well. But like, it can't be implemented with the streak, which is really frustrating. Because I wish it could. But it's something I do want to do. So we might just do it regardless to just see how we go. And hope that the streak can still live on. I mean, at the end of the day, Matt has his streak but in sub form instead of bits. And his sub streak still lives on. So there's no reason why our bits one couldn't, right? There's no reason why our bits one couldn't. 210, man. Right, we're literally 2 months away from it being a year. Madness. Absolute madness. This was our little temporary bamboo chest farm thing we're just getting rid of. Because we need to blow up the mountains, and I might as well keep all these resources rather than blowing them up. Well, the streak started at the end of November. So we've got all of September, all of October, all of November to go. And then it'll be a week. Because I don't stream 7 days a week. We do have days off. Like, I was in Ireland in February for a few days, so it wasn't live for like 3 or 4 days then. I went away with Steph for a week, so I went live for like a week there. Days off, I know. Hey, we tried doing a 1 year challenge many years ago. We did the 100 days. Did a 100-day challenge, stream every day for 100 days, which we smashed. And I was like, do you know what? Let's do a year. And I got to 100, and we started again, and I got to 148 or something like that. And I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I was like, mentally, it absolutely destroys you. no, 1 or 2 still gonna go. Got it. Heh. Oh no. Mistakes were made. So we continue breaking it. Button button. Smart. Smart. I am so smart. SMRT. I mean, SMART. Anyone knows which game that's from, you win yourself a high five. What's this one got shit in? Oh. Jimson, run! It is. High five. Congratulations. You're officially smart. I'm glad we did a playthrough of that on stream all those years ago. I don't actually know how long ago it was now, but I think it was a very long time ago. No, maybe not. Maybe only a couple of years ago. I'm glad we did a full playthrough because that was sick. Bamboo. God, there's so much crap. What the hell? Button Undone was fun. Button Undone was fun. And I wish I had the time to still do Button Undone, but I just don't. I don't have the time. And anything like that will have to happen on this channel to increase possible sponsored opportunities. Because revenue-wise, we took a big hit last 2023 March. So about a year and a half ago, my income dropped overnight by like 70%. I wish that was an exaggeration. And the only thing it was like 1 month we had a really good month. We'd had a bunch of really, really good months. And then just overnight, it just vanished. Like, it was really strange. So I can only put it down to like cost of living. People just struggling more. And so I had to put all of my priority on this channel and doing what we were doing here, whilst also embarking on other adventures, which I'm doing at the moment. We're learning every day. There's a big learning curve with it all, but regrettably, you know, the main channel has to be the priority, and I just don't have the time at the moment to do Undone. Maybe someday it will return. Perhaps. Or we may end up just doing it on this channel, but cost of living did it hard and still does, for sure. And I completely respect that. But that's why Button Undone sort of had to come to an end, which is a shame. Like the Red Dead 2 playthrough we did. Oh, it was just brilliant. I absolutely loved that Red Dead 2 playthrough. I think chat did as well. There was always loads of people here watching. Red Dead was really fun, it was. But someday I'd like to bring other games like that back. I would. Which games there'd be, I don't know. It Takes Two on Button Undone. I mean, it's an idea. Like, I mean, we've already started, but it would have been a cool idea. Well, so we've already started. We're well into it at this point. Yeah, me and Matt, we were going to do Chain together, but we never did. We never did. Okay. So, I don't know, but I'd like to do other games. I would. I mean, GTA 6, there's no question we're going to be streaming that when that comes out. We're absolutely going to do a big playthrough of that. It's probably going to be like humongous streams every day. Sorry, Steph. It's just going to be mental. It's going to be absolutely mental. Like, we're talking 12 to 16 hours every day. Madness. Madness. Okay. Now, GTA 6 is going to be mental. I'm very excited for it. But I'm going into it with actual accurate expectations. I think a lot of people, I'd actually say most people, are not. Most people are going into it expecting, like, a GTA 5 level of depth. Forgetting that GTA 5 has been around for 12 odd years now and has had such a long time to develop and had content and stuff like that. And Rockstar aren't just going to go and just fill GTA 6 with content right off the bat. Online's probably not going to work. They're not going to go ahead and just fill it with content straight away because why would they do that? They want to be able to release DLC. They want you to buy shark cards. Online's probably going to crash because there's just too many people trying to play it. We actually can't be far away from a second trailer for GTA 6. If it fits in time with the, how they did it with GTA 5, we're not a million miles away from a second GTA 6 trailer. I think you've got to have reasonable expectations of the game. Like, if you go back and play the GTA 5 story mode, it's still really cool. There's still a lot of detail, but it's nowhere near what the what the multiplayer is today. So, that being said, Red Dead 2, like, you look at how much detail's in the story mode of that game, and that came out 6 years ago, so perhaps there will be loads of detail because it's a different time, and I don't know, but you've never been a fan of any GTA? Oh my god. I fucking love GTA. That being said, GTA 5 was my first GTA. I've never played another one. I think I tried GTA 4, but I was like, this kind of sucks because it's just, it's nowhere near as detailed as GTA 5, which was on me, admittedly. I shouldn't have expected it to be like that. I'm sure it's one of those, if you played the games in the past, it was mega. Yeah, San Andreas is talked about so highly from people. I just know nothing about it. Come on, Haste, come back. Baby, come back. Really? There we go. To GTA 3, yeah. I mean, it might be like if I went to like a kid today that plays like Call of Duty and has only ever played from like fucking Black Ops 4 onwards. And I'm like, go and play Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 2. They'll probably think it's absolutely shit. But in my head, Modern Warfare 2 is the greatest Call of Duty ever made. Like, it just is. And always will be. Right, well that's all those dealt with. That's good. Let me get out of here real quick. As for these need to be turned off. No one's gonna know just what you get about me. Yeah, I mean, I was never allowed GTA when I was a kid. Which is why I used to like going around a friend of mine's house, because he had Saints Row 2. Fucking loved that game. Loved Saints Row 2. I just like going around stealing boats, throwing people in the sea. Like, just a great game. What more do you want? You know? Mr. Crunch! 16 month-a-roons. Thank you, buddy. Welcome back.
What's up?
What's that? How are you, Mr. Crunch? Good to see you, mate. GTA London with a top-down view. Kids will lose their mind. I mean, probably. I wonder what a GTA game based in London would actually be like, though. Like a modern one. I wonder what that would be like. By the way, chat, remind me if we ever do something with Hopper Minecarts to not fucking make them. Like, is Watch Dogs set in London? I don't know. I've never played it. I know that's like a similar to like GTA sort of game. Had half a day so you can watch the stream for once. Nice, mate. Omega Pog. Some would actually say. Some might say we will find a brighter day. I don't know how that song actually goes. Alright, give me this. Bambooey. Ba 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 loo ba ba da bamboo. Tutti frutti. New PC a couple weeks ago, it's a beast. Ooh, what did you get? What specification? Ryzen 7! What a choice. What a choice. The 4070 Ti. Lovely machine, mate. Absolutely lovely machine. Fucking hell. You mean you don't want your CPU to just fucking melt because the voltages are stupidly high? What do you mean? Man, I mean, I've been on the Ryzen bandwagon since launch in 2017. Like, it's just... I've had experience with every generation, first, second, third, and fifth. All of those. I haven't checked out. I've never got to see 7000 series in person yet. 9000 series is going to be our new, will be in the new PC. Make sure you check out AMD Ryzen 9000. They are sponsoring the stream. But we only work with companies that we truly believe in, and AMD is one of them. So do go click that link, check them out for me. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. Sweet. Oh. Right, we're going to clear out the actual bits inside now. Thank God we're not going to have to listen to fucking minecarts going. Woo, woo. Definitely not what minecarts sound like, but you get the idea. Hi, Julio. You got an X3D 4070 Super. Nice. I do wonder if they'll bring out a 9800 X3D. I'd be very surprised if it didn't happen. I'd be very surprised. And that thing, if they do, is I'm gonna be a beast, man. Like the technology difference with them using their Zen 5 architecture now is just the performance of an X3D chip would just be mad. It would be absolutely mad. Like right now, and I know this website is not necessarily the most accurate, but it'll give you a semi-good idea. Like if I put a 7800 X3D against my 5900X right now, I guarantee it's way faster. Yeah, on average 19% faster, right? Overall. Like 20% more single core speed, 19% more quad, 16% more octa, like, and that's 7th gen. That's the old gen. Imagine what the fucking, oh my god, imagine what 9th gen would do. It'd be like 30, maybe 40% quicker. Just mental. There was a 15%-ish performance increase between 5000 series and 7000 series. 9000 does that again, it'd be 35%. That is just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. What did I want to look at here? Oh no, I'm having a brain fart! I've worked out that I don't need much processing power to watch a Twitch stream. Well then, AMD have the perfect CPU for you with the 9600X. Extremely power efficient, but also brilliant for things like gaming. And it's on a budget as well. That is the CPU for you. Well, you can buy a 7900X if you want, but... Alright. Many cruises to pay for. I feel like, Weaves, cost of living when you retire is going to be so expensive that you might as well just go and live on cruises for the rest of your life. There we go. I did see a post from what's that Instagram account that always posts random shit like that? It was about an elderly couple who it was so expensive to live in their house that they just live on cruises. Like, what a life that is. Yours is an AMD, got the first CPU that came out. Well, my first ever proper gaming PC had a 4100 FX series in it. That was my first ever gaming PC, and I was so proud. I'd gone from a shitty laptop that was just... I got like 10 FPS max if I was lucky. And then I got this... I saved up all of my birthday money, all of my Christmas money, and I bought this gaming PC. It had a 4300 FX processor in it. And, yeah, it was... I went from having like 9 or 10 FPS in Minecraft to having in the 70s and 80s. And I was like, oh my god. This is insane. Oh. I think the picture's actually on my Twitter somewhere. What if I can find it? I did end up getting rid of my first ever PC. I parted ways. But if I could go back in time, I probably would have kept it. Even though, you know, today that technology is pretty useless for what I do, but I probably would have kept it. When would I have tweeted it? A while ago. No, it wouldn't be this far back, would it? Surely. No, this is way too far back. Wait, is it? Yeah, this is way too far back. Let me go up again. It should be hard to miss. It should be fucking bright blue. It might have been off when I took the picture. No way! Don't tell me I won't be able to find this. No! Why can't I find this? What the hell? Some of the pictures on my Twitter are like blanked out. Like Twitter's like fucking deleted them. No way! I'm not gonna be able to find it. I think it's one of these blanked out ones. Oh, that's shit. Yeah, it won't be any of these. It's too recent. Oh no! Yeah, like some of the pictures on my Twitter are like this. They're like blacked out. I'm inspiring you to get a PC, mate. It'll be the best thing you ever do. PC Master Race, baby. I think it's one of these that are just like... Fuck. What was that? Oh. No way. I just looked through everything that I could imagine. And it's... I don't know. It's gone. Rip. Why am I getting rid of the bamboo farm? This was only a temporary thing. But this whole mountain's about to be blown to smithereens, so that's why. And we might as well keep the actual, like, components of this, right? But it had a Radeon FX 4100 or 40. It was a 4100 or 4300. It was one of those. Processor. It had 8 gigs of RAM. It had an AMD Radeon 6450, which I still use to this day. It lives in the NAS now, but that's still going strong to this day. I think I tweeted it. I don't think I put it on Instagram. No, it's not on Instagram. It was definitely on my Twitter. Yeah, I haven't put it on here. I'm trying to see if I can find... at least the case. There it is! Oh my god! Oh, it's a terrible picture. Wait, can I open it in a new tab? Does that work? Open image in a new tab. No, it's terrible. Surely there's a better picture. It had like little fucking lava lamps in the side of it. Devo. That's what it was. It was that case right there. It had these little lava lamps in the side. It's fucking... oh, man. Oh. I'm actually gutted that Twitter's not got the picture on there. The pagoda's not going to be our new house. No, it's going to be the support building. But I might try and build 4 at once. We'll see how that goes. Have like a little pagoda village. Kind of cool. So if we did like the floor of one, then 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 the roof of one, the roof of one, the roof of one. Like it would all build up at the same time and not be too difficult. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm actually really annoyed I can't find that. It must be one of these ones that's blanked out. I don't know why it's like that. It's like they're corrupt or something. That's so annoying. I really wanted to find it. Hold on, I'm having one last quick browse through. Yeah, I think it's got to be one of those ones that are blanked. That's shitty. Oh no! I found it! Ha 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 ha! There it is! That is the exact PC other than the power supply. The power supply was... The old power supply blew up when Mason had it, so I had to put another one in there. But this is it! Oh my god, this is my first ever gaming PC. There it is, chat. What do you think? What do you think? It had these like lava lamp things in the side. Look at that. Ah, it was just a beast. This is what got the channel. This is what kick-started the streaming journey. My laptop was too bad. This is where it all started on that machine. Ah, the cable management was just epic. To be fair, there's a lot of cables here that aren't needed and just shoved somewhere, but... it was an MACX board. That was it. There's my little 6450. And we had, yeah, the red CPU cooler that was louder than anything I've ever heard in my life. That's what started all this streaming stuff. Looks better than your current setup. Wow! This is what started all the stream. It's cool to have that. I hope that picture never gets corrupted, because it is cool to look back on. We are now officially in overtime, chat. Pog. Well, I call them lava lamps, but like the bubbles in them never moved. Like the bubbles were just sort of there, but they looked like lava lamps, which is why I called them lava lamps. Yeah, literally combat. Sod that then. Leave my beautiful case alone. God, I remember I looked at PCs for months before I bought my first one. I'd sit at my Nana Grandma's house just on my phone, just looking at these all these different PCs. They're all built in like the same cases, but it's like, oh, do I want this one? Do I want this one? And that cost me £400. Which at the time was pretty good value. It was pretty good value. Hello. Beige boxes that got progressively more yellow over time. Yes. I do remember those days. As my my school computer room was full of them. To be fair, there are some pretty cool, like, old school sleeper PCs. Yeah, look. When people build just crazy shit in those old fucking beige cases. Look at that. So cool. There's something about that that's just sick. I mean, the airflow in that must be just horrendous, but it is quite cool. I'd like to do something like that one day. If I ever become a multi-millionaire and I have 10 grand I can waste, just build something epic, you know? One of these old PCs. You just have to turn all the RGB off so it didn't like leak through the case and you'd have no idea. Maybe drill some holes so there's a bit more airflow for fans. But other than that. As someone who's looking at getting a PC, what is a good start / place to look? Well, for buying like a pre-built? Or as in to build yourself? Yeah, the pillar's just chilling, man. He's chilling. Pre-built, you're useless. It depends where you're based, to be honest with you. Because if you're in the UK, you'd use a different place if you're in like in America and so on and so forth. So it does depend. I think I prefer your 2013 setup as per your Twitter. Oh, mate. What a beast. I thought this was so fucking sick, this nuke symbol that I drew. And this star, which I realised I think is a Jewish star, but I drew a star by doing like these different like line points. I was like, yeah, that looks cool. And I put that on my desk. Yeah, wow, this is going back. Whoa, I remember that torch. What happened to that? I don't even know. My Xbox 360. Man, there's the beasts. Crazy. Ew. What do you mean, ew? This fucking setup was sick. This is where the stream grew. I had a square monitor. 2 square monitors. I don't even remember what this monitor, where that came from. I think that might have been I think my dad might have got that from his work or something. Yeah, this was I was so gashed. I had a 3 monitor setup. Yeah, my desk. I was like, this was just epic. I had my Xbox on this monitor here. These two are for the PC. Ah, what a time to be alive. That was the laptop that I started out with. That crappy laptop. No way, man. That's another pattern I just drew on that I thought was cool that I put on my pinboard. Don't know why I did that. Man! Argos catalog to raise the monitor off the ground. Fucking awesome. It's funny to think we used to have square monitors, yeah? One day I'll get this set up how I want it. When I get this set up how I like it, we'll do a studio tour video on YouTube. And it's crazy to think how far it's come. Crazy to think how far it's come. Okay, you're dead. Do we want to save the sea lanterns from certain death? What do you think, chat? You use Twilight books to raise yours up? Yeah, I use the Argos catalogs because you used to get them for free. You'd have Argos and outside there'd be this big fucking like crate and it'd just be full of these Argos catalogs. And I'd always like nick one when I was coming over from school. They were free, just take them. So I'd always take one or two and that's what I'd use to set all my stuff up. They stopped doing that now. I don't know if it's a cost-cutting method or because people just set them alight. I don't know. I used to love looking for an Argos catalogue. So cool. You see, curved monitors. I can't get behind curved monitors. I wish I could. I just can't because. Like, sometimes of an evening, I'll be chilling watching something like this. Right? I haven't done it in a while with my foot, but I'll be chilling like this. And then it's just all fucked because it's all curved. I'm like, well, that's annoying. Like, it just makes, I don't know. It's curved I've never really got behind. And I've seen them at gaming events and stuff, and I've tried them, and they're okay, but I just like having a flat panel. Well, it's just done. Like, there it is. I don't know, chat. I don't know if we should save the rest of these sea lanterns. I don't know if I care. We can literally make all of these in seconds. I'll take the ones in the roof of this, and then I'll do it. We'll just blow everything else up. The plan for this X bamboo room, that's all good, Brixie. Ask away as much as you like. So this is all going to get blown up because we need to remove these mountains. So we need to make some TNT dupers to come through and just blow up all of these mountains in order to open up the world a little bit more to future projects. DOS with the 200 biddies. Thank you, man.
You say you have never got behind curved monitors.
Oh, God.
Fair enough. Try sitting in front of them instead. Might change your mind.
Terrible. Thank you very much, mate, for your 200 biddies. I appreciate it. Terrible! I can't even remember how you build a fucking TNT dude, but we're gonna have to look up the tutorial again and ask that guy who was telling us about dead horn coral fans. Because there is a more complicated one we could do, but I don't think we need to. I think we just go like just build a load of those, bum 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 bum, and just send them on their way, and I'll just blow all this up. We'll take it all down to like a reasonable level, somewhere like here at 68. We'll figure out what the TNT drop height is for that to land exactly on this, and then all of this just goes kaboom. Hi Dingus, how are you? Amy, hoi, how are you? How's dog? How's puppy? How's everything? Code is good, means the corners of the monitor are the same distance away from the center. I mean, they might be good. You might be right. I've never been sold on them. I've never been like, wow, this is sick, we need this. Like, I'm just trying to picture it now. Having a maybe slightly curve might be fine. Like a slight curve into more two, and then you'd have like one big. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just square, just flat on. Just seems like, especially these ones at the sides as well. I don't want that to be curved like that. I need it flat, because then there's just boom, chat. I might be able to get away with it in the middle, but. Barton, it's amazing how you can speak without moving your mouth when you can understand. Hey? What? Good! 10 months. Welcome back, man. How are you, buddy?
NGL mate, you lot made Liverpool look like the best team in the world.
Don't get me started, mate. Don't get me started. What a shit show. What a shit show. Don't get me wrong. Whilst we definitely didn't play our best game of football, it was a closer game than the scoreline makes out. Like, we had... Xerxes had 2 opportunities, which just should have been certain goals. He had a cross came in. I think it's Rashford put it in. It was bang on his head. He was on the fucking 6-yard line. And he just put it straight at Alisson. Like, I don't know how you do that as a fucking striker. It was anywhere else and it goes in. And then he had another opportunity where the ball... I don't even know how you... It was harder to miss than it was to score. And if that had gone in, it would have been 2-2 game on. And then the 2 goals to start with are from Casemiro's silly mistakes. You know, drop Ugarte in there. Somebody... He's got a bit more about him in terms of energy and things like that. And maybe those 2 goals don't happen and it's a different game. Like, I see everybody... absolutely losing their minds on Twitter, and I'm just like, fucking chill out, people. Like, first game of the season, Brighton, we played probably the best football we've played ever. We just didn't take our chances. Like, we have the most big chances missed in the league already. We didn't take our chances, but we should have won that game, since we're by far the better team. And yeah, I think people just need to fucking chill out. But the Liverpool game was a seriously bad game. It was. Like, we're 3 games into the season. Like, let's just all settle down. You know, relax. That being said, Ten Hag also doesn't help himself. Like, starting Rashford and dropping Ahmad, even though Ahmad's was player of the month and stuff. Like, I just... That sort of decision-making baffles me. Like, I don't know why Rashford keeps starting when he's just been awful. That I can't justify, but... Everyone just needs to fucking take a chill pill, man. Casemiro's been pony for you lot. Just don't get how he's playing so bad. Well, I mean, to be fair, the first season he came, he was player of the season. He was unbelievable. That first season he came, he was just mega. And second season, he just had a massive drop off. And I think a big part of it is disruption to the back line. Like, we had Varane, Martinez, Shaw, Malacia, Martinez, Varane, and Delo Wan-Bissaka at the back. And we had a solid back line in that first season. Like, it was rock solid. We conceded, I think it was 10 goals at home all season we conceded in that first year. We had a solid back line, and I think that helped him. And then last year was obviously a fucking, Jesus Christ. We had like 39 different centre-back pairings. It's like ridiculous. And there was no stability there. On top of that, Anana is just absolute wank. And I think he struggled with that because obviously he's old. And we still don't fully have that concrete back thing. But if we can get a left back going, and then, you know, Martinez, Delo, we might have a bit more stability. But I think Anana again is a big issue. But I don't know, man. He's just, I don't understand how the drop-off's been as big as it is. He's now one of the midfielders who has a couple fuck-ups in his every game. Yeah, he does. Like, he's costing us games. And, I mean, Agate, I think he will do well. But, you know, I just... We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. But this favoritism of starting Rashford and stuff every game has to stop, man. It has to stop. Like, Garnacho's just way better at the moment. Ahmad shouldn't be dropped to accommodate him. Like, we've got to stop making that decision. Hello is brilliant for you at left back. I thought he had a really good first half. I mean, you know, you're up against fucking Mo Salah, arguably the best right winger in the league. Like, and you're playing left back, which is not your position. So, you know, I'd like to see Delo back at right back again. Yeah, I mean, something's got to change. Something's got to change. No, exactly, Frog. Like, what more can Ahmad do to get in the team? Player of the month. Scored against Liverpool in the semi. Like, you know he'll be fine in that position, and you just don't play it. Like, Xerxes taking some time to settle. Again, he missed 2 absolute sitters. He missed 2 sitters. Then you got the Brighton game where he, like, taps it on the fucking goal. I know he tried to get out of the way of it. And then that ruled that goal offside. And then that's probably a different result. Like, it's very fine margins. I don't think we're as far away as people think from actually being an alright team. But it's just these silly mistakes have to stop. And this favoritism of picking players that shouldn't be playing has to stop. We'll see. I love the fact we beat the spammers in their own backyard. Wait, who? I love the fact we beat the spammers. Who's the spammers? Still trusting in Ten Hag. It's a good chance he's gone by Christmas. Oh, West Ham. Got you. Gotcha. I think I'll get some more fireworks going to run out here. So I do still trust in Ten Hag. I do. Like, I do think he's a good manager. Like, what he did at Ajax is just brilliant. But if he carries on what he's doing, he's going to sack himself. Like, he just is. As I say, that you still need to give it time for the likes of Agate and, you know, Delic, Xerxes, Yoro to come back and get fit. You know, you've got to give it time for these people to settle. But, like, this business should have been done months ago. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I can't see how you can sack... Like, United haven't had bad managers in the last 10 years, right? Like, Mourinho's a good manager. Van Gaal's a good manager. Ollie, he did okay in his tenure. Rangnick's pretty clued up. Ten Hag's good manager. It's all been proven. And all of them have failed. And there's a reason for that. And there's a deeper issue than just the manager. So, I think you've got to give it time. You know, we've just had this new structure come in. We've just had all these new people come in. I think you just got to give it time, man. As shit as it is and as hard as it is. The problem is fans want results now. And it doesn't work like that. Especially the situation United. Oh my god, Bamboo actually wrecks your sword. What the fuck? I didn't know that. Come on, creepers. I think West Ham will have a good season. Yeah, I agree. Oh, Salah's arguably the best right winger in the Prem ever. I mean, that's a bold claim. I think if he stays for another few years, he probably could take that title. If he stays. Obviously, he's out of contract at the end of the year, so at the end of the season. Okay. Come up. Salah's top 10, not even top 5. I might put him in the top 5. I'll probably put him in the top 5. Like, Hazard's got to be up there. Beckham's got to be up there. Like, I'd say he's got to be in the top 5. There's been some fucking serious right wingers in the Prem over the years. But he's up there. Was Hazard a left winger? Let's have a look. Oh, there was a right winger. Oh, he played a bit of both. His main position was left, but he played a bit of both. Okay, never mind. You take him out of the equation. Salah's up there, like. But there's been so many belters in the Prem over the years. It's hard to say the best of all time, you know. Sorry, I paused. Hasmo, I'm sorry. Don't shout at me. We just got to be careful we don't allow Arsenal fans into this conversation, because they will start trying to say that Saka is the best right winger in the world. So we can't let those guys get too ahead of themselves. We're really going to get 10 from all those guys. Come on. Well, usually these guys should be dropping like 10 gunpowder each. Oh, go on. 63. We needed that. Yeah, we need to do that. There's no denying that Mo is unbelievable. There's no denying that. But to be the best ever, I think you've also got to do it for a long time. Like I say, another 2 or 3 years, it's probably a conversation to have, but... how old is he now? Isn't he like... He's in his 30s, I think. I think he's like 31, 32. Ronaldo played more off the left, though, didn't he? He's 33. I mean, it's pretty impressive to be as electric on the wing as he is at the moment, but 33 years old. That's pretty impressive. All right. Anyway, folks, we're going to have to leave it here for the day. Overtime is complete. But thank you very much for hanging out today. I've had a great show. I've actually enjoyed today, which is good. So thank you so much for hanging out. I will be back live tomorrow. If you look at your clock, about 4 hours and 26 minutes. Sorry I was a bit late today. Tomorrow will be a bit more on time. I just overslept this morning, so apologies about that. But I will see you all live tomorrow. Please stay safe, stay awesome. Look after yourselves. If you're new out there, smash the follow button. We'd love you to come and hang out again sometime. Feel free to spam the channel of hearts on your way out. Make sure you click on the link here. Check out AMD Ryzen 9000 processors. You can have a look at all of their options for their budget. 9600X all the way up to their flagship 9950X that have just launched, all on their brand new Zen 5 architecture. So please do go check all this out. I would greatly appreciate it. But I will see you back here again tomorrow Is there anybody live to raid? I don't know, but make sure you follow the Twitter. We always tweet when we go live. Instagram if you're interested in my personal life. YouTube for extra content. TikTok for clips and skits. We have more stuff coming over there real soon. And the VODs channel as well. Check it all out. We're trying to get 1,000 subs on the VODs channel. So please do go sub over here. Because then we can start getting there longer. Especially when we do these marathons. They can get posted on here as well. So go check all that out. Is there anybody to raid, though, and go say hello to? Let's have a go at it. Pearl! We've not raided Pearl in ages. We're going to say it to her. Pearl is PG. Please bear that in mind. Copy this raid message. You can do /raid Pearl Moon. There we go. And I will see you all live again tomorrow, chat. Stay safe. Stay awesome. Look after yourselves. And until next time, much love. And peace out. Bye, everybody. See you all tomorrow. United.